And now we have the new and improved deck list. I'm going to... Do we want this to run away with the board? No. I don't want this to run away with the board. I feel like this is enough. Yeah, now the deck list should be good, right? Yeah, now we have Syndragosa in there. As I do it manually. Oh, Devere, that's a very fair point. Alana... Ivaris, I'm also, yeah, I'm doing very well right now, although apparently some horrible Hearthstone playing to start the day off. Von QQ, the Geist counters Taunt Druid, it counters Warlock, it counters a whole lot of things that are using 1-drops. Counters Secret Paladin. That's a bit of a reach, but... yeah. So... Yeah, I do like this point, though, that Alana for Lich King is probably better. Oh, wow, that's gonna be fun. Let's develop another minion. Oh, and missing face damage. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. There's a call to arms. And it is! It is our friends, the Murlocs. So that's cool. We're gonna do this and then board clear and hope we don't lose. Oh, we lost our entire board. I still think it's the reasonable play to make. Oh, with these changes, you think Gluttonous Ooze becomes justified? Yeah, I mean, MC... What's your name? MC Fat? Yeah, so I just like the 2-mana weapon removal over the 3-mana. So... Murloc Pally's your favorite Pally? Moist Flip? Yeah, that's, it's a tough one. I'm tempted to polymorph one of these just so we don't take a lot of damage right now, because we're going to have a bunch of board clears, but we don't have much to do right now. Yeah, I just don't want to take damage. We're going to do this. Harrison would be good instead of Ooze to get a little card draw as well. That's potentially reasonable. Potentially. Yeah, I like the 2-mana weapon removal right now. Hey, Roki, how's it going? Sorry, I didn't see that message. I'm scrolling up a little. You play Big Spell Mage. You made it to rank 15 in 5 days from 22. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, the climb is a little bit more challenging now, no matter what rank you're at. Could be interesting, yeah. I don't think I'll crash too far down in ranks, but I'm sure we still got a little bit of ways to fall. I don't know how much we're gonna be able to push this season. Getting a little Hearthstone fatigue, as they say. And then Master Alamin, have you played against the Druid deck with King Togglewoggle and Azalina? I haven't. I've seen it though. I have seen it, and it looks very, very cool. Very interesting, and definitely something like I would like to give a try to at some point. Moist Flip, you know what? I have run Acolyte in this deck list before, but eventually we cut it. Eventually we did simply cut that. Oh, that's annoying. I think we do this, and then we can go Frost Lich next turn. I think this should be a clean enough Frost Lich. Even if our opponent floods the board, they shouldn't be able to 2-turn us, because we're only taking 3 damage this turn. And then we'll be able to Baron get into heal and at least a little bit of board clear. Oh, yeah. Although Baron Geddon is a board clear right now. Is it actually better to simply board clear now, preemptively? And I'm being serious. Because our opponent can do lots of nasty buff things, right? Because there's a good chance that this actually survives, right? There is a reasonable chance, I think, that Baron Geddon actually survives, and now we get to Frost Lich into one already being on the board. I actually like this. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, without Divine Favor, our opponent's probably in a little bit of trouble. This is fine. We get to heal basically all the way, and even if we didn't have our Frost Lich, we would have been in good shape. So yeah, we make this trade every day, I think. We get the 5 armor, we get the 7 health, we're going to be really good. Yeah, I'm very happy with this overall. We'll take that win. We definitely should have had a couple other wins already today. I apologize. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Oh, we got our first Lich King.
I can't do that.
Bye Toki. Yeah, Roki. Land QWERTY. Why no Dragon Caller Alana? We actually just took out Dragon Caller Alana. Should we ping here? Yeah, I'm gonna ping here so that this turn we can Doomsayer into Call for Arms. Yeah, we actually just removed Dragon Caller Alana. I think we were finding, and a lot of people in chat were basically agreeing, that Lich King and Sindragosa are going to be a little bit more consistent than... Like, we're going to save the Doomsayer for a Blizzard or a board clear or something like that, as opposed to burning it preemptively. Ooh, True Silver Champion. That is not expected. We're definitely going to play an Arcane Keysmith into that, right? Discovering a secret's pretty sweet. We're getting a lot of AoE. I'm kind of scared about what our opponent's actually going to do here, though. Oh, Counterspell would have been okay. We'll take a Entity. Our opponent has a lot of things that can help us right now, so that's going to be cool. So yeah, we just saw that Dragon Caller Alana and both Toki weren't really helping out nearly as much as we'd hoped. So we're just going to go ahead and hit the... We're going to go ahead and just hit that remove button while still keeping Skulking Geist. I know. People will argue that Skulking Geist is not good in this deck, is not needed in the meta. What is this again? Ooh, a Mirror Entity. I'll take it. I'll gladly take that, actually. I wonder if this is worth a Doomsayer. We're on 5. Then we go 6. We can't quite coin out the Lich King. They did make the trade. I think they realized they had to there. Is this worth a board clear? It saves us a lot of damage. It saves us, well, it saves us 4 damage. I'm going to argue yes. I'm going to argue yes on Dragon's Fury. Only because we have so much other AoE. And single minion removal. And then we actually have a threat to play coming up, which is going to be nice. It's a threat that we can play and not worry too much. Like, the board state doesn't have to be perfect. Whereas Toki generally... We want the board state to be like, perfect for Toki. Okay. Well, now we get to Blizzard very nicely. Oh, and a Frost Lich, so there's that. And that's both Knife Jugglers as well, which is actually really nice for us. So we have an issue right now of, are we going to coin out the Lich King? The Frost Lich. Would we coin out the Lich King here? And it's very much going to depend on what happens here. I'm going to argue Meteor here and then coin out Doomsayer. So we could potentially play Lich King onto an empty board, follow up with a Frost Lich. I'm going to argue this is the best play. And if you don't like it, well, that's honestly fair. Moist Flip, no silences. I think having no silences is okay because we have our polymorphs. Our polymorphs basically substitute for our silence because they hard remove minions, and then this also is a small counter to Taunt Druid, which is pretty good. Oh, yeah, definitely. Our opponent definitely has a silence ready for our Lich King. But, I mean, we're still going to get to develop it onto an empty board, which will get us at least one proc from the end of turn. Which will probably then use our opponent's, resources to deal with, and then we'll get to develop our Frost Lich, and then against a Paladin, generally, we feel very, very comfortable and confident in that sort of situation. Oh, and especially when we have extra removal. We've got a lot of hard removal, single target, and then a little AoE. Federico and Life Questioner, how is it that you two are going back and forth? Are you two just absolutely geniuses on world history and geography between your two countries? Because that's amazing.
Let me think.
World's first subway system, world's first submarine, world's first iron ship. Ooh, we did see an equality consecrate. Interesting. That's okay. That's very okay. Ooh, it's very nothing to us right now when we get 25 health. Ooh, following it up with a Reno Jackson top deck. So that's very, very good. We did actually see a little equality action. Interesting. Yeah, that's, this one's fine. Our opponents really slow played this, though. They've really been trying to play around our AoE, but now it's too late. Now they can't play around our AoE because we grind them out every time. That's fine. This is very, very fine. Ooh, Deathcon, thanks for hitting that follow button over there on that Twitch thing that's going on. I appreciate that. Also, appreciate that dancing Final Fantasy character on the screen. Always appreciate that a little bit. So this is going to be, yeah, if they didn't attack there, we were going to make the attack ourselves. And then we would freeze them, and we would have been able to Blizzard to make a second Water Ellie, and then we would have won instantly. Oh! Whoa, they didn't trade. No, this has to be wrong for our opponent. I feel like this has to be wrong for our opponent right now. Because now we have 2 Water Ellies, they only have 1 equality left, so even if they equality us now, we're going to get to refill the board reasonably well. Hey, Von QQ, also thanks for hitting that follow button over there on over there on Twitch. Oh, Deathcon, you love the videos? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I have a lot of fun making them, so that's really cool. Oh, wow. There's a lot going on that, this debate between countries has taken a slight turn now. Keep them frozen? Oh, yeah, the game plan is definitely keep our opponent frozen right now. Almost no matter what. Ooh, Call to Arms. Oh, yeah, that's all good. That's going to be a lot of 1/1s, but I think we'll handle it. We can do this, keep our opponent frozen, and we're not going to even need to play anything else. I think 3 Water Elementals is going to be enough. And in the event that it pulls out their last equality, well then, you know, that's the world we're living in. Von QQ, you like how we call everyone friend? You know what? Just trying to make them feel welcome. Just trying to make this Paladin friend of ours feel welcome. Veronicus, you're having entertainment and historical lessons? Yeah, chat is going off right now. Roki, what is Canada like? I love Canada. I think it's one of the, yeah, I think it's the best country I've been to. Yeah, I don't know. I've done a bit of traveling. I really like Canada. We get nice cold winters. We get nice hot and humid summers. It's a really nice mix. Great people. Lots of variety of food. What's gonna happen here? Stealth? Well, who was just saying they're gonna... life question, do I know the... I don't think I do. I don't think I do know who that is, actually. Are we just gonna Baron get in and go face? Is there a way to actually lethal right now? This is 2 + 5, so that's not lethal. Oh, wait, I was supposed to actually trade this off. Okay, well. I'll be able to admit a misplay when I see it. Whoops. Whoops. We could have had an extra Water Ellie there, but I think we still have enough Water Ellies and enough lethal damage. There's that equality that we're looking for. Avenging Wrath. Everyone's teching in this Avenging Wrath. We've seen a couple today. We've seen a couple Avenging Wraths. It's a very interesting. Moist Flip, chat's gonna stay lit. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's get rid of the weapon now. Let's do this. And that was the last equality, so I think we can basically just go in on this right now. We win this every... Oh, we don't. I was gonna say we win this joust every time, but we don't. Yeah, I think we're good here. Don't we also have a life question? Don't we also have to credit a little bit of calculus on that one? I think calculus was also an important discovery in my opinion, right? Slightly? No? Yeah. I think our opponents got... Oh, wow. I mean, technically, yeah, they haven't conceded here, so... Von QQ, I considered adding direct damage? Yes. We've actually talked a little bit about... Is this lethal if we do it properly? We have actually talked about adding a Pyroblast as the late game finisher. And it's one of those things, yeah, Pyroblast is definitely the one that we've actually talked about the most. In adding, simply because, yeah, a little bit of late game reach, especially, well, in this specific game it was fine because we just, you know, we had complete control.